The official schedule for Jack State football has dropped. Now, I know it was a whole lot of smoke online. My brother ain't online, so he don't be seeing all this shit on social media like I be seeing. But there was all kind of smoke on social media when that previous schedule came out. Oh, Jack State playing this. Yeah. The school came out and said the schedule that's floating around is not official. Well, now this one is. Okay. So let's look at it. You got FAMU in the Orange Blossom Classic. You got the last ride, the last dance, like we talked about, with the Southern Heritage Classic. All right, that's going to be on September 10th. Tennessee State. All right. You got Grambling coming to Jackson. Hugh Jackson and them. Okay. So that'll be good. And that's on the 17th, September 17th. On the 24th, you got Valley coming through that thing. All right. Alabama State on October 8th, and that's on the road. Bethune-Cookman, October 15th on the road. Game I'm very interested in, Campbell on October 22nd. This one of them ones where traffic just going to be stupid. I ain't talking about Campbell. That one going to be interesting. I'm talking about this shit on the 29th. Where you ain't going to be able to move down that way. I'm talking about when Southern come through that thing. Woo, boy, the city going to be on fire. And then after that, we go to Texas Southern on November 5th, excuse me. Mm-hmm. Alabama A&M.
Your boy, ain't
November 12th. That TJ boy. that T boy. Oh, man. Okay. That ought to be interesting. And then we close out the regular season with Alcorn State University. Gotta go down there to the Lorman. Okay. So you know how that is. Ought to be interesting. Know that's gonna be packed standing room only. Stanley, I'm gonna tell you off top. I'm saying we running the fucking table. We running the table. America.
You're gonna be striking up the band how many times next year?
Oh yeah. Book it. And I ain't just talking about the regular season. I'm talking about SWAC Championship December 3rd and the Celebration Bowl. Because we got to finish our food this time. I'm sick of the MEAC dominating the SWAC in that game. Okay? Even though South Carolina State don't take nothing away from them. Coach Pugh, I got a lot of respect for that brother. That's a legend in his own right. Stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? I like that man. Okay? I like that man. That's a man over there holding it down for his alma mater. But I don't give a fuck about it this year. We will go undefeated. Fuck it. Tell me why I'm wrong. Because you the football guy. Tell me where it's going to be.
Let's
because I know you're a fan as well. Okay, so I know you want us to go undefeated as well. Tell me where the challenges lie.
First off the bat, first game of the season back in Miami again against Florida A&M. Watched the game last year and just showed you on that was a tough slug out game, man.
You damn near lost, yeah.
Slug out game. Both defenses came to play. Florida A&M finished last year strong as well.
That's true. That's true.
That's gonna be a tough game.
Can I interest you in a brother by the name of Mr. Hunter? Huh? Can I interest you in Mr. Hunter? Can I interest you in Mr. Coleman? Do you know about the tight end we just brought in? We got some pieces now to help a young quarterback. Shador's still young, okay? Sophomore quarterback. So having a guy in the slot and having a tight end, You know a young quarterback like that. Any quarterback like that. Tom Brady loved that.
Who you missing though?
A slot guy to tight end.
A lot of they brought in a lot of offensive line to beef up that offensive line. That's
You spoke on that previously.
That's gonna be a tough matchup. All right, you got to get through that hurdle. These are landmines. All right, okay. The Tennessee State game. You know that's gonna be packed. It's gonna be, but we ain't really too worried about what's going on up there.
Okay.
Grambling State. Interesting game.
It is.
But I don't think they don't have the horses. They got the coaching staff. And we're gonna speak on this on another segment coming up here. But coaching staff is pretty good. But we're gonna go. I'm gonna skip over Mississippi Valley and we're gonna go to Alabama State.
Why you disrespecting Valley like that, man? Why you keep
disrespecting Mississippi Valley, man? But it's just
they get JSU man at the helm, and they did play us tough in the first half last year.
Listen to what you just said, the first half.
That's true.
But that's two
I'm trying to be respectful because I like their head coach. Okay.
It's two halves. But that Alabama State is on the road. And that's always been a troubling place for us to play. I don't know what it is about Jackson State traveling to Alabama State. It's just always been tough. Ever since the 90s, the 2000s, even when Jackson State was top program in the SWAC. It's just always been a tough place for us to play. And that's one game that we're going to have to get through, circle it, and be ready for.
Okay. Noted.
Southern game. Go all the way down to October 29th.
Hold on. What you think about this Campbell game real quick? Because I'm interested in that game because if I'm not mistaken, I read online that this will be a matchup of the two top recruiting classes in FCS. I think that's what I saw.
Beauty of it is I love that game. It's one of our only 4 home games. You look at the schedule. It's another reason why this Memphis got to come off so we can get one of these home games back. But I think a lot of their program, they're building it up. It's a young nucleus they have too, and you have to watch the same thing Jack State had a problem with. I think their offensive line is kind of shaking. I think our defense is gonna feast on that. But like I was getting to that Southern game, I don't know what about that Southern game, man. But anything goes in that Southern game for Jackson State. It's just that's gonna be knockout, drag out game. It's just what it is. It's gonna be a black and blue game. It's gonna be tough down there, and luckily it's in Jackson, and they're gonna have to pull out some. It's gonna be tough, but I still got Jackson State winning these games. But I'm just letting you know that these gonna be tough, and a lot of these programs are sitting here watching Jackson State. They got these documentary coming out. They won a SWAC. You think these programs are just sitting back and just gonna allow Jackson State just to win the SWAC going away and just not gonna have nothing to say about it?
No, they ain't gonna let us do it. We're just gonna do it. They ain't gonna let us do it. We're just gonna do it.
I hope so. It's football,
right? That's true. Any given, Saturday in this case, but
the end of the first game of the season.
True.
But anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. If you ain't preparing yourself right, if you ain't getting mentally prepared, if you ain't in the ground right now, what these guys should be doing right now, and coming into March, coming into spring, we about to go to is if you ain't getting right, somebody gonna creep up on you, man. Somebody gonna creep up on you, and hopefully not. But I can see it going undefeated, but we just gotta watch those landmines. We gotta be ready to play, especially on these road games. Like I said, the Montgomery, the end of the year, Alcorn State, they looking to knock us off, man. They looking to knock us off.
I know.
that's what I got on the schedule, man. Beautiful schedule. I see a couple games I'm gonna try to get down to, and yeah, love it, man.
Like I said, that Campbell game is interesting. I think that game replaced the other game that everybody was, complaining about. Saying that we were facing somebody that was inferior. Because it seemed like a lot of motherfuckers want us to step up and goddamn go ahead and play Mississippi State and Ole Miss and all these motherfuckers off top real quick. Which I don't know if we're there yet. Even the studs we're getting that's coming out of high school, they young as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And this football, this ain't like basketball where you bring a freshman in and it's basketball is a physical game, but it's not violence. Football is violence. So you need to let these motherfuckers get on the weights and proper nutrition and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let us continue to solidify the offensive line and all that kind of stuff. But we really get up there like that. Would I have wanted to see another Louisiana Monroe game? Yeah. I would have wanted to get a rematch with them motherfuckers. Because we had that shit. That defense played incredibly well, bro. All season long, but we were right. That defense dominated that bigger school, man.
Mm-hmm.
So now I would love to see us go against them. Now with Shador being a sophomore, now with at least on paper, we got, fix some things on the offensive line. And like I said, you bring in Hunter, who gonna play both ways. You bring in the slot kid with Coleman. You bring in the tight end. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see us go up against another team like that and get that. Because like even on the Coach Prime doc, I think maybe that was Rob J. Boyce come in and said we were looking for the biggest win in program history. No, to beat a team out of the Sun Belt, which that might not mean nothing to somebody else. That might not mean nothing to Mississippi State or Ole Miss to beat a team out of the Sun Belt. But for us to beat that team would have meant a hell of a lot. You know what I'm saying? As Coach Brown was telling them in the doc, they view you as inferior. They are paying us to come here and lose this game. So I would have liked to see another one of those on there. But from what I'm reading again, this Campbell game is featuring on the FCS level at least. Pretty good recruiting class on the FCS level. Now, what Jackson State is hauled in is good at any fucking level. ESPN is ranking Jackson State, at least based on this article I'm looking at right now, which is from February the 23rd. They are ranking Jackson State's recruiting class as 59th in the country. Okay. In the whole country. That's FCS, FBS. That's fucking incredible. Given the recruiting budget. You know what I'm saying? But for an FCS team, they're telling me that Campbell had a pretty nice haul as well this year. So I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. That's why I'm saying I'm confident in going undefeated. We gotta sweep it. We gotta sweep it. And look, okay. Something I don't like. We sticking our chest out a lot about this winning the SWAC. Okay, cool. We've done that plenty of time now. I wanted that black national title though. That shit would have been dope as fuck. And so for us to lose like that, and then now you seen on the doc, the coaches knew. The coach has been saying stuff about the offense being predictable, been saying shit about offensive line play. So we lost. It's like we knew this shit that was a problem and we couldn't fix it all year. Because we were getting by because the defense just wasn't going to let you get over 10 maybe. You know what I'm saying? Or you wasn't going to get over 17. They weren't going to let you do that. And so we getting by with shit that we couldn't get by with because they not only were stopping us, they were turning us over. And so we got to have a bad taste in our mouth. I know we got the target on our back, with Prime being on what the Late Show or something. He's on some late night talk show the other night, and on Good Morning America and all this shit. So yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. We got a target.
It's on your back. They know the cameras.
Damn, our guys ought to feel some type of way too. We lost our last game. Okay, so we ought to be wanting to rectify this situation. We ought to be wanting to feel like we got food to finish. We didn't get it done. Let's go. Let's run the table. Shit. Coach, let me hit the locker room. Shit. You let Pretty Tony talk to the boys. Let me talk to the boys. Shit. Because I done put my reputation on the line. Because when I say book it, I mean, I ain't lost a bucket yet. Not from my own accord now. When I've been hoodwinked, swindled, bamboozled, led astray, run them up by my brother Tim G. Jacob and JoJo, and they've coerced me into booking it. Okay, yeah, I fucked up on a couple booking picks. But when it's just my own accord, I'm undefeated. So let me talk to the boys, Coach. Because God damn it, we need to run the table. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com, and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.